quite an experience. Going to El Salvador with a bunch of gringos.
You walk into these schools and into this world where these kids literally have nothing, making their day brighter and making their school a better place, and hopefully giving them some hope for the future that yes, people across the world care about them.
It shows that you can really meet someone even if you don't speak the same language.
Hola! Hola! Me llamo Josh. We want to see everybody out here tomorrow and Sunday helping us paint and helping us make the school look beautiful.
The kids get more excited to be in a better school. Enrollment rates increase literally just because of the infrastructure. And then the human connection part of it. I mean, these kids remember it forever.
That was one of the most gratifying parts of the trip, was the look of appreciation from the kids that people went to the trouble to come there.
I feel like the kids that came from the US were so grateful for this experience that the kids, whether they had a good command of Spanish or not, they threw themselves in and just bonded with those kids. And that there was no sort of moment of shyness, there was no judgment.
One of the big things we do is painting in the school. For the first time, these kids are seeing these classrooms and these walls that used to be, the paint was faded or chipped or all that stuff. Now it looks beautiful, now it looks real, now it looks like a safe, fun learning environment, and that changes everything for these kids.
I've loved, like, the most is like the building and like seeing the change from how it was before and now.
I think my favorite activity was on day 2 of the trip, when we actually had to finish a project of building the garden. And we had put together planter boxes the day before, and what we realized after the fact was these planter boxes needed dirt, which was not readily available at the school site. A bunch of the locals in a little pickup truck put about 10 guys in it with some shovels and picks, and we headed off down this mountain road, and then we just pulled over the side of the road, and we realized that this dirt was not going to come from an open field. It was going to come from the base of this tree in the side of the road where the dirt was easier to access. We would take turns shoveling, and then we would take turns laughing at how dirty it was and how weird it was to pull off to the side of the road and just load dirt from a hillside into a pickup truck.
Pusa making, that was great.
They're delicious.
Oh my God.
If a pancake and a taco had a baby, it would be pupusa.
It's an awesome thing. It's soft, gooey, carbohydrate-rich bread with your filling of your choice and just a little bit of grease, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of beans. And again, the pupusa represents everything about El Salvador. Simple goodness.
Oh my God, the soccer game, like I think I found my happy place.
So soccer has always been a huge part of what we do at One Kid, One World. Whether it's in Africa or in El Salvador, we literally set apart a day where it's a day for the kids to play soccer. It's a day for all the community to come out, for the adults to play, and for the kids to play. It's just another great way to show that we're all together and that it's a small world, and that kids in LA that are playing soccer are just like the kids in El Salvador that are playing soccer.
The real highlight of the whole trip is seeing our kids relating to those kids.
We built friendships and relationships.
So it wasn't just giving me an opportunity to explore a new country and a new people. It was also giving me a chance to make new friends and get to know these people that I was all of a sudden eating every meal with, living with, doing all these activities with.
I was worried that I wouldn't get enough time to connect with the kids, but I did, and it was a lot of fun because I made some friends there that I will never forget.
I think it's something that everyone should do at least once in their lifetime.
This is a great thing for kids to do because they're really born with this openness to help and to change the world, and we have to give them the opportunities to do that.
There's a need to make sure your children have a broader exposure to the real world so that when they're old enough to make their own decisions, they can really see what matters. And what matters is humans, connections, people, taking care of others, laughter, love. It's the simple things. It's a priceless experience, and it's something that's going to last with your children forever.